Welcome back to the Viper Miner channel. Today's a sad day. As you saw in the opening video, I unplugged my KDA Goldshell mini miner. It just doesn't make sense any longer to keep that up and running. The cost of the 200 watts in electricity versus the diminishing return of coin on the pools and just in the market to begin with. Let me explain what I'm doing, why I did this. As you know, Antminer KD 3 box is out. It's already shipped. There are people that I know that have gotten them. There's a person here locally in Florida I know has got 25 of them. He's only got a couple online already, but he's fully intends on putting them on in the next week to 2 weeks, which will make it even worse. 25 doesn't sound like a lot, but when you are looking at 166 terahash per unit, that's quite a bit, right? You can see here by my DEX pool chart that I was doing 6.5.63. Here's a good day, 6.6 KDA. And I only had the one box going on this. The whole idea was just to kind of make a little bag for myself, during the bear market. And then this is about when I think they started testing maybe at Antminer, because they do that all the time. And then all of a sudden it started tanking, because this is a period of time where the KDAs were coming online from the people that were buying them in the big farms. And of course, this big drop is me turning off the KDA. I did turn it off on the 13th. I just haven't gotten around to doing a video yet, just because it's just been hectic here. This bad boy here, this Antminer A3, is just a beast. It's an absolute beast. The power consumption on it is 3154, which is very efficient. It blows away any of the Goldshell KDA boxes. Like Goldshell, if you are listening, you need to get more competitive. The Goldshell boxes are just not competitive. For what you're paying in Goldshell, it's hurting. It's hurting the home miners. It's hurting the mid-range miners. The only ones that can really afford these, I would imagine, are going to be the big boys, right? This is, what was this, 8,000? Where was the price on this? Oh, here we go. Here's some pricing here in stock. 9,799, 11,000. I mean, some of these are just outrageous in pre-orders. I believe if you bought directly from Antminer, it was around the $7,000 mark. These are marked up because they're paying the tax, they're paying the tariff, and they're paying for the shipping for these things that come over. These are not light. So they're very, very expensive to ship, especially if you're going to be buying more than one. Issue becomes here, if a 10-cent kilowatt, before they were starting to ship, just at 166 terahash. And that's so back here, back in, say, early February, late January, when I looked at this chart for kilowatt hours, and I did 10 cents, and even though I think the national average is 14 or 15 cents now for that, and depending where you live, that could be, I'm assuming, first 1,000 kilowatts, or 1,000 watts, 1 kilowatt. But this profit was around $35 a day. And it's already dropped down to $29. It's dropped $5. And I suspect as more and more of these miners get online, that profit's going to go down. So making your money back for this big Antminer, it's going to be even that much more difficult, assuming there's no price appreciation. And if you look at KDA, it hasn't really done much. It's gone anywhere from 90 cents to $1.20 through the times that I was mining. Let's look at KDA real quick. Look at KDA. So $1.15 today. And for reference, it is February 17th, Friday. And it's about almost 7 o'clock in the evening. But if we look at the last 180 days, let's put this on a candle chart. You can see prices, it's just been in a decline, a little bit of blip, and then came back up here and then come here. And KD pricing, actually, to be honest with you, kind of worries me. If you see, here's the previous high after breaking this channel in here. We didn't break it, all right? And then we came right back down. This is a down. Everything. I think KD is going to go down. I think a lot of people are kind of giving up hope on KDA because of this Antminers coming out. That's just my speculation. This is not financial advice. I would want to see, before I even started mining, I would want to see KDA break this level here and try to hold that support around $106.60. Even at their all-time high was $27.64. Even at that rate, let's do a little math here. I know the calculator is probably not on the screen here, but if I take the 0.65 times 27 bucks, $17.55 a day. Now that's good, but I don't see that really happening at this point. Even right now, appreciation of $1.15 at the current price, multiplied by 0.065. What I was pulling roughly on a day, it's 8 cents. It's not enough. I mean, it's really not enough. I might as well, like, gonna burn in electric. I might as well go ahead and just buy it outright. And I can hear you guys saying now, but I can support the network and everything else. And if that's what you want to do, that's great. It's not enough. If I had some other better ASIC than the little mini one, maybe I'd keep it on. But at this point, I'm not. And I've actually kind of closed off even more of my rigs, in the sense of I've taken all the inefficient GPUs offline and I am running my CPUs hardcore on some CPU mining. I did tease a little video here earlier in the week about some solar that I'm looking at doing. Now, if you watch the channel, you do know that I actually have solar on my house. I have a very large array on my house, actually. I have 400 watt panels and I have 40 of them, I believe. With Duke Energy raising pricing again. They raised prices again in January. They raised it on the fuel cost and they raised it on the actual energy cost. And then they I don't know if they increased it, but they're also charging us for dismantling a nuclear station that they had. Isn't that the cost of their business? Not me. I don't know. But I'm really disappointed because Duke is the most expensive energy company in the state of Florida. They are the most expensive. And not by a little bit. They are the most expensive by a margin. What I am looking at is, can I pull all my rig? Can I take my mining room and put off-grid solar on there and just run that on solar? That's my goal. And I have a couple phases. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a video, explain the phases that what is my goals. And then if I can get 40% of my mining off grid, that would be ideal. Then I can not have to worry about so much in the bear market, even the next bear market at that point as well, right? And if we get into the bull market, the more that I don't pay electric, that's even that much more profit, better margins, right? Now, there is a cost associated to this, but I am doing it all myself. I am doing it slowly, and I'm looking for good deals. And I'm doing a lot of comparison, and I'll go through that. A lot of people that I talk to, all grow watt. I didn't go with grow watt, and I'll explain why. I went with equal worthy. But I didn't go with equal worthy solar panels, and I didn't go with equal worthy batteries as well. So what I did is I'm trying to getting the best system that I can get. Will be I'll explain in the next video. This video, I just want to be a quick short video about the horrible downturn in KDA mining and why I turned off my KDA miner. I am still mining with Doge and LTC. I am still mining Radiant. I am also mining there's a Dynex, a DNXY, or DNX, I believe is the ticker symbol. And then I'm mining a couple CPUs. Well, all my CPUs are mining, as you guys know from watching the channel. I always run CPU mining, but I'm running quite a bit of XMR right now. And then I'm also running Bitorium, which I'm almost there. I need to get to 1.5 million Bitorium, and I can run a node. I'm going to do a node. And that is the other thing that I am doing a lot of, is I'm starting to set up a lot more nodes. They're less power hungry, and I get a little more passive income. And it's, except for my Flux node, which I did a Flux video update. I'll leave a card up there for you with new port and everything. But with the having it, even that, I mean, basically you have to get to a Nimbus node, and I'm almost doing a Nimbus node. So I'll probably end up doing a Nimbus node shortly after this. But that's kind of like where I'm at right now. KDA is not. I like the project. I like the coin. I liked mining it, and I loved my little Goldshell mini because I just kept going. It wasn't quite one coin a day, but I was happy with that. I was good. But with 166 terahash, and there's so many of them coming out onto the market now, it's just not worth it. And if you look at the Goldshell line, which I do like Goldshell, but the Goldshell line really needs to kind of step up their game. They're not very efficient. They're not getting all that much bang for your dollar for what you spend on a Goldshell and for what you can actually mine with it. It's not worth it. So those are my thoughts, not financial advice, but I stopped mining KDA. So I thought I'd let you guys know. I told you during my journey, I will tell you full disclosure on what I am doing. And I will go ahead and end this video. You guys stay profitable, stay safe. God bless you.